Okay, if you all can see me or hear me, there you go. Okay, my screen is frozen. Give me a second. Let it catch up. There we go. Okay. Hey, everybody. My screen was frozen there. I had to try to figure some things out. Hello, 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 everybody. All right. We generally do our little intro right now, but since I'm already running late, let me jump right into it. All right. Hey, okay. So I'm not frozen anymore. Everybody sees me, right? Are we good? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, welcome. Okay. We generally do these on Fridays, but it's Sunday. And I was going to do it on Friday, but I didn't want to take away from me being able to concentrate on the information that I need to share. And for some strange reason, my computer keeps glitching. So we're going to see if it can kind of catch up. There you go. Okay, I think it's caught up now. Hey there, Pepper Rain. Okay, all right. So, guys, you can see below, we have our scrolling information there. Don't forget to follow us on all social media at I am Dr. Sherry on everything. And if you want to learn more about status correction, go to newstatusnewlife.com. Just another announcement. This Friday, now you guys, I used to do this every Friday. Every Friday I used to do orientation. But everybody had gotten to the point that they kind of understood what was going on, the people that are in our school. All right. And so what I've done now is I just changed it to every fourth Friday. So that means coming up this fourth Friday, I will have a free orientation on Zoom, and you can register for that at newstatusnewlife.com right there. Okay, you can register for it. So if you have family, friends, people that are kind of on the fence of trying to understand this orientation is very good. And do remember, I only do it once a month now. All right. So this Friday coming up, need to be in a place. All right. Now, let's see, what other announcement do I need to make? I think that's it as far as the announcements that are brewing. Oh, one more announcement. Please give it a thumbs up. I was a little late today and it was lagging a little bit. So if you'll do a thumbs up for me, it helps to push it out a little further. All right. So if everybody on your screen would give a thumbs up, therefore we'll be able to notify a little bit more people about the information of them getting on. All right. Now, so what is going on? Oh my goodness, you guys, a lot is going on right now. A lot is going on. So for those who are status corrected, it is a good time to be alive. It is a great time to be alive. Okay, now, if you're not status corrected, it's a great time to be alive too. Okay, let me just state that. Anytime we all are alive, it's a great time to be alive. But for those that have done the work, and for those that have gotten your paperwork submitted on a global bank, and I'm going to talk about that too in a minute. I hope I don't forget to talk about the global bank. If I forget, you guys just put it in the comments, remind me. But I need to say this, and I'm gonna swing back over to that. But for those that are status corrected and you've done the work, it's so important that you understand the state that we're in right now. This has been a long time coming. This has been a very, very long time coming, and we are here. Hey, Harrison, we are here. The time is now. Hey, Miss Barbara. Okay. So let me just talk about being status corrected for those that might be listening for the first time. So if this is your first time here, if you were referred here, let me encourage you to go all the way back to number 1 of the Private Life Show. This is the reason that I started this show, because I knew in my soul and my spirit the day was going to come where there were going to be a plethora of people who needed a vehicle to kind of understand what the heck is going on. So if you'll go back to the very first one, let me encourage you to binge watch all of them. A lot of them are only like 15, 20 minutes. There's a few in there where I gotta Listen, I got a little long-winded, but it's good information. But for the most part, they're like, I tried to keep them real short so you could binge watch on exactly what was going on. Okay. All right. Hey, Donna. And hey, Harrison again. Okay. All right. And so now let's talk about the global bank. So a lot of people were having a hard time um, with recording their documents. Okay, they were having a hard time reaching over to their state assemblies. They weren't getting calls returned. They weren't getting emails returned. They were at a standstill. We know even some people right now are waiting for status correction paperwork for others that have done it, and they literally are waiting a month, you guys, to get their status correction paperwork. I am so happy that our group is still 7 business day turnaround. We're still at the 7 business day turnaround from the time that we receive your intake form. Okay. And so with that being said, I need you to really, really clearly understand what to do with those documents. So once you receive your status corrected paperwork, you guys, make sure you get them notarized. We do know that the de facto has a message out for a lot of the notaries. That means like UPS, some of your banks, so on and so forth. They won't notarize anything for a natural man or natural woman now. But just go into Google and find a notary. Somebody's going to want that money. Okay. So trust me, it's not hard to find. Get somebody to notarize your documents. And then only thing you need to do is upload all of the documents to the global bank. Okay. So that global bank is for the private citizen. Okay. The private man, I don't like to use the word citizen. Scratch that, because citizen means to be a part of a government, to give honor to a government. We don't do that. Okay. We are, some people, I take that back. Some people do say private citizens. So I guess it's okay if we give honor to our government. Okay. But make sure you make the distinction there on whose government you're giving honor to. But as far as your paperwork is concerned, make sure that your thumbprint, this is what I'm understanding now. Some people are not receiving their accounts because they don't have their thumbprint, they don't have their signature, they don't have their pictures, they don't have all of those documents uploaded. So everything needs to be uploaded that they're requesting, okay? If it's not, you're not going to get a account, and they don't have time to even give you a response. Okay. So just know that is so important. I wanted to mention that on this side. And I know if you are status correct, we do have a meeting today where I'm going to talk about a little bit more details with you guys. But for this main platform, I just wanted to give that reminder of everybody who is uploading those documents to the global bank. Okay. Now, if you're trying to get to the global bank, just put in Google Global Bank 528. Okay, and that's so important. Put that 528 in there, and that will pull you up where you can create an account. Now, there are 3 areas that you can hang out in the global bank. All right. We know that you can create your account, upload your documents to create your own account. That's the account where you'll get that $5,000 deposited of American Federation dollars per month. Now, when would it start? I don't know. I don't know when yours will start. I don't know, but I'm telling you, you need to get it done. You need to get it done ASAP. That is so important for you to get that done. Okay. Now, another part is where you can actually create a vendor's account. Now, I'm going to be creating my vendor's account soon. A vendor's account is for those who actually have a business on the land. So for me, I am the first. Yay! I am the first to transition, or to I don't want to say transition because I didn't transition. I ended my real estate company, okay, in the de facto, and I started a land and soil property group on the land, okay, where people can actually get a Lodial title. So the name of my company is Land and Soil Property Group. And when you get a vendor's account, that is a account where people can pay you for your business. So I'm going to be doing that for land and soil real soon. Okay. And also, okay, so that's the vendor's account. You got your regular account, and then you can join the vault. Now, for those that it's taken a long time to get your deposits, or you just not in a position yet to get the deposits, you can join the vault. What the vault is if you take those Federal Reserve notes, okay, I think the minimum you can put in is 528 Federal Reserve notes, and they will do 1-for-1 right now. So what does that mean? We know that right now, well, let me see what the gold price is. Give me a second. The gold price today is, how much is gold? Let's see. Nope, not good. Gold. Give me a second. That's what happens when you type so fast. Okay, today the gold it dropped a little bit. It's $3,031.15. So that means one AFD equals $303.15. Okay, so that's a good conversion. So if you're doing 1-for-1 in the vault, they're going to give you one AFD for one Federal Reserve note, but when the conversion happens, which will be any minute now, literally, I mean, Anna just did another video on Thursday talking about all the testing, everything is like working like clockwork. Okay. So, and also if you're in private life, we're going to talk about something that's very important that's going on. I can't put it on this platform. Okay. Can't put it on this platform. Y'all already know some stuff I'll put out here, some stuff I will not, because I love my channel. But we have a meeting today, so make sure you're there if your status corrected, okay? So in the vault, they'll do 1-for-1. So one AFD will equal one FRN in the vault, and then they'll take that FRN that you put in, minimum 528, okay? They'll convert it over into AFD. So when the conversion happens, now you're talking about, let's just say you put in 528. Let me do the math right quick on that. So if you put in a minimum of 528, and we know that today it's $303.15 per, that means that is I'm going to put this in the comments. That means that 528 will convert over into, I have that right? Yep, I have it right. Okay, let me post that comment. It'll convert over into $160,063.20. Okay, as of today, because remember, it goes on the price of what the gold is. All right. So you need to get moving with that. I know somebody in our school, a couple people in our school, I think now, actually joined the vault, and it took them, I think, maybe about 2 weeks to actually see the conversion to actually see it, converted over into AFD. So right now, again, they're doing 1-for-1. How long is that going to last? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I just feel an urgency to get your stuff in order. Get in order. Okay. Now, if you're new to any of this, all of this information, you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, you need to join the school. Look, newstatusnewlife.com. You need to join the school and start learning. I'm trying to tell you, start learning. Now, let me see, what else do I need to talk about on this platform? We talked about the bank. The education system, no more. IRS, no more. Internal Revenue Service, no more. All of those things are done. So people talking about saying, I owe taxes. You need to ask yourself the question, who do you owe it to? There's no one there. Now, you'll also understand if you can just, again, this information is on Front Street. The states are taking over their departments of the education. Okay, remember they used to get federal monies for Title I schools, blase. That is no more. So much waste was going on. You know what? And I used to say when I was a public school teacher, why do we keep getting textbooks every 2 years? 1 + 1 is going to always equal 2. It was just so stupid to me. Why? Every 2 years, we're getting new textbooks. It's the same information because it was a moneymaker. It was so much waste. They have found so much waste as they're going through and they're doing these audits. So for those that understand, when you see Elon Musk and Doge and all of that situation taking place, you guys, the U.S. is under bankruptcy. They're doing an audit of which they're court mandated to do. Some people are clueless to what's going on. Just like if you would have filed bankruptcy and how they have to go through and look at all your assets and all your liabilities and get an accurate count of what's going on, that's what's happening right now. And they're seeing that it's so much waste. So where they're seeing a lot of situations where waste, they're shutting down departments because also there is no money. All right. So right now you will see a movement whereas the states are now moving in position to take over that whole realm of education. It will come under the state now as opposed to receiving federal monies because there's no monies there. Okay, so make sure that you understand that and you'll start to see that in the news. How do I get to the vault if I'm getting my documents ready? Just go to Global Bank. Okay, now I don't know where in Global Bank. You're just going to have to search around. Just open up each one of those tabs, okay? Because Global Bank has, like I said before, it's 3 different departments in it, 3 different components in it. But if you'll go to Global Bank 528, just open up each one of those tabs or put in their search. I think they do have a search button. Just put the vault in there and hopefully it'll come up. Okay, but if I were you, you're just gonna have to camp out in that in the Global Bank website till you kind of search for it and find it. Okay. All right, so that is updates on what's happening. You guys, don't don't be alarmed of what's going on. This is something that has to go on. This is something that's mandated. And when you understand what's happening, you won't be afraid. That's why you need to be status corrected. Remember, a U.S.citizen is property. A U.S.citizen has to do what the corporation is telling them to do. Some people still today don't understand when you status correct, you're literally moving back to the state you were in when you were born as the natural man and natural woman. There are several that are still afraid of that, which is unbelievable to me. Unbelievable to me. You're welcome, Miss Barbara. Okay. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you today. If you're in our school, join us at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we will go through how to win in court. Woo! Do I have some updates there? Yes, I do. Nothing I will share on this platform. Meet me at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time inside of the school. Okay. You can go register on the link on the calendar. And at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, I will meet with all of those who are status corrected that are in private life, or if you got the full armor, you should have the link to our meetings today. All right. I think that is it. Okay. Global Bank reminder. Yeah, I did it. I already did it. Thank you. I did it. The other part of the Global Bank announcement will be in our meeting today, in our private meeting today. Okay. All right, you guys, that's all I have. I'll see you guys. If you're in a school, I'll see you at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today for How to Win in Court, and then 4 p.m. for our meeting. And don't forget, Friday, I do orientations every month, once a month now, every Friday, once a month. So it's coming up this Friday. So if you have someone that's clueless to this information, they don't have a clue what this is all about, they have never heard of this, I'm going to break it all the way down, and I have receipts. Have receipts, you guys. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in an hour or two. And if you're joining us from replay, catch us in the school. Hit one of those links down there. NewStatusNewLife.com. Go over there and learn all about it. Okay. All right, you guys. Until next time. Bye-bye.